It's South London v North London today as Carshalton Athletic take on Haringey Borough in the Isthmian Premier League. So it's a case of will the £100 on offer for Call It today for predicting the final score and the name of the first scorer be going north of the river or staying south here. Let's go and talk to a few fans and find out. Okay, so Aki has joined me here. He's made the trip today to follow his side, Haringey Borough, wearing the colours. Your team not made the greatest start, but hopeful of better things, I guess.
Absolutely. It would have been better if we hadn't missed a 93rd minute penalty last Saturday to win the game, but yeah, we're hoping for better things as the season progresses, certainly. Okay, and last season ended up, I don't know if you came to the game down here last season, it was a pretty flattering 3-0 win, I think we'll say, to Carshalton in the end. So you're hoping for a bit better today? Yeah, I am hoping that. Every time I come here you seem to score 3, but yeah, last year was 2 in the last minute, which did flatter you a little bit, but yeah, hoping for better things today, certainly.
Okay, so what are we going to go for then? Final score and name of the first scorer?
We're going to go 2-1 to Haringey, and the first scorer will be Anthony Mendy.
Okay, all right, well, enjoy the game and thanks for coming down.
And you, thanks very much.
Okay, so I've stopped Ken here, who's making a return trip to Colston Avenue, quite a long absence, I believe.
Yeah, I used to come down here with my brother and cousin Gary when we were nippers, under 10, so that was 60 years ago. And we watched a few matches then. I remember watching a match here under floodlights many years ago, and a couple of cup matches. Yeah, it's all a bit vague memories, but don't ask me the players' names back then. But
okay. And what's prompted you to come down today?
Oh, let's not. Just a family gathering.
Okay.
Family gathering. So we thought we'd come along, watch the match, and then we're going to have a nice meal together in the local pub.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you made it. And yeah. So I think you've had a bit of prompting on some of the current day players. So what do you think final score and name of first scorer?
Well, I see 5-0 to Carshalton, feeling very bullish.
Yeah.
Good start to the season. Yeah, I think maybe Figueroa to get a couple.
Okay, excellent. All right, well, very good to see you, Ken, and enjoy the game. Okay, so I'm sure Robins fans will recognise Keith, long-time supporter of the club. How did you enjoy last Saturday then, Keith, down at Horsham?
Yeah, it's probably one of the best performances we've done for a few years, really. We seem to be at it right from the off. We took the game to them. I was listening to some of their fans before the game. They were very confident. They'd obviously played well in their first 2 games, but we just seemed to cause them problem after problem. They came out to start the second half, and when they got the goal, you sort of thought this could get a bit tight, but that just seemed to bring us back out, and yeah, it was a well-deserved victory. Yeah.
And with results today, there's a chance to push up into the top 5. I know it's very early days, but yeah. Haringey always provide a tough test, always a good athletic, physical side. I'm sure we expect more of that today.
Yeah, these are the sort of games where they're quite hard to call. Teams have their good spells, their bad spells, but Haringey are normally mid-table, up and around there. So, yeah, you just hope if we perform like we did last week, then, I'd fancy our chances.
Okay, well, let's hope so. So what are you going to go for then, score and first scorer?
I'll go 3-1 to Carshalton and Walter Figueroa to get the first goal.
Okay, so I found Peter, one of the vice presidents at Carshalton Athletic. Enjoy the game last weekend at Horsham, Peter?
I was ill, I wasn't there. I've only seen it on the highlights.
Oh. So you must have enjoyed the highlights, nonetheless.
Yes, absolutely, and the interviews as well, Graham.
Oh, well, it's very kind of you to say so. Yes. Anyway, today, different test altogether. Haringey Borough haven't made a great start, but always a tough test. So what are you thinking, final score, first scorer?
They've started off, you're right, not very well. They're a tough side. I mean, we always have problems when we go there. I don't think we get much, to be honest. I think the way we're playing, it's getting better. They're gelling. I think it'll be 3-0. Carshalton Athletic.
Same as last season down here.
Yes, that's right.
Although that was quite a flattering score, I think you'll probably agree.
Yeah. We'll take it.
Okay, yeah, of course.
Win's a win, Graham.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so we need a first scorer then.
First scorer. I'm going to go with Walter. He looked sharp last week, and I think he's a very good player, and I think he'll be the first scorer.
Okay, so we've joined Lawrence here, one of the visiting Haringey fans today. So you've got a few mates with you?
Yeah, there's a few of us. We take a really good crowd away with us, so we enjoy our away games. We've enjoyed the pub so far, so we're looking forward to the game today.
Okay, well, hopefully your journey down was okay. At least there's no train strike today, is there?
Well, that's a blessing, basically. We just look at the board at the moment, all our games away. We're just hoping we can actually get to. If not, we'll get there somehow. Anyway, we can, basically.
And what's your assessment so far of your team's start to the season? I know you've only picked up 1 point, but all the games look to have been pretty close run affairs.
Close run affairs. I think we're unlucky at Stilford. I thought we would definitely deserve to draw up there. Herne Bay, we got a little bit bullied. We should have won against Carshalton last week, but it's early games yet. We'll see how we go, really.
Okay, so how do you think you are going to go today then? We need a final score and a first scorer.
I think we're going to win 2-1 today, and the first scorer is going to be Olu.
Sorry.
Well, I'll swap that. I'll say Mendy will score the first goal today.
Okay, we don't change it for my account, but
No,
I just
no,
don't know Olu's second name, unfortunately.
Yeah, but Mendy's going to score today. He's our top scorer so far, so hopefully we'll get another one today.
Right. Okay, we'll enjoy the game. Good to see you down here. Okay, so I've joined Kevin here, who's got a family connection to Carshalton. It's your...
My girlfriend. Sorry, not my girlfriend. My wife's over there. Behave. My daughter's boyfriend.
Okay, and that's Tom Beer, I understand. Yeah. Okay, so and I understand it's your first time down here at Carshalton, mate.
Yeah.
Who do you normally follow, if anyone?
Man United.
Okay, well that's
Exactly.
a tough one so far this season, but anyway. So are we going to go for Tom to score the first goal?
Yeah,
today?
I'll go for Tom to score the first goal. Yeah.
And we need a final score as well.
I'll go 3-1.
Okay, well, enjoy the game and let's hope Tom puts one in.
Yeah.
Scored a great one last week.
Yeah, I know, yeah. So, yeah.
All the same. All right, cheers. Okay, so Christian, match day secretary, duties over and done with, I think, for the day.
Yep, absolutely. Ready to rock and roll.
Okay, and expecting a good game today. Haringey always tend to be quite a tough test for Carshalton, I think.
Definitely, yeah. But I think after the result we got at Horsham, the lads will be confident going into today's game, so I'll be 2 on that basis.
Okay, so what are we going to go for then, final score and first score?
I'm going to go for 3-1 to us again, and I'm going to go for Calvin Ekpetita as our first goal scorer.
Okay, all right, breaking the mould. Most people have gone for Walter today, but let's hope that Calvin comes up trumps for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm confident.
Okay, so I've crept up here on Ryan, Ollie and George, asked them to give Call It a go. I don't think they're too familiar with the Carshalton players, but I think we've got a prediction anyway. Who's going to give it a go? George. It's George, I think.
Yeah, I reckon the final score will be 2-0.
2-0. Yep.
And I think the first score will be Smith-Joseph.
Aaron Smith-Joseph, okay. You guys going with that, or do you want to have a variation on that? Oh, all right, okay. Well, enjoy the game, guys. Thanks a lot.